Hey everyone, I'm here. I have a pretty big haul to show and share with you guys today. I have been shopping. This is kind of over a couple of weeks, but I've kept everything in the bag because it wasn't anything that I really needed to use right then, so I've really been anxious to get into this stuff. But it's all been sitting together. I wanted to put it all in one video, so it's going to be kind of a long video. There's a lot of stuff. I did visit 5 different stores. I have some stuff from Target. I have some stuff from 2 trips to Ulta. I've been to Lush. I just picked up a few things from Lush. I also went to Bath and Body Works while they were having their like antibacterial sale, so I got some hand soaps and sanitizers and things like that. And then I did stop in at one point in time. I needed a couple new bras, so I went to Aerie. I know that's not something that everybody necessarily cares about, so I'm going to throw that in at the end of the video, and once you've seen everything else, I'll kind of give you a forewarning before I get to that, and you can just kind of skip that at the end. But I'm just going to dive right in really quick. Kind of explain in the process why I got the things that I got, because some of the things were pretty specific, and then other things I got just because they were on sale and I kind of wanted them. So yeah, here I go. So from Target, I just picked up some skincare stuff. Now, usually I use 2 different cleansers. I use a really good cleaning, deep cleaning kind of cleanser at night, and then, before I go to bed, and it kind of gets off all the dirt and oil and stuff from the day. And then in the morning, I'm obviously, I've just been sleeping, so there's not really a whole lot going on, so I don't feel like I really need to scrub my face again, so I like something a little bit more gentle in the morning. What I've been using, I really actually like the Time-Wise Mary Kay, sorry, my computer screen went down. The Mary Kay Time-Wise 3-in-1 cleanser. It's a gel cleanser. It has really small, really soft like beads in it. That's what I love using at night. It doesn't foam, and I don't really like lathering face products. I just, for whatever reason, it's not a big preference for me. And then in the morning, I've been using a product from Mark. If you're not familiar with them, I am actually a rep for them, so I'm not trying to pitch anything to you. I just really do believe in some of their products, so you'll probably see Mark things show up in a lot of my videos because I really like their products. But I'll put my link to my store in the bottom bar if you are curious at all. But yeah, so the skincare that I got, because I'm actually out of both of my cleansers, so I wanted to get 2 new ones. So I got these. I got this. It's the, oops, wrong way. The Neutrogena Deep Clean Long Lash Shine Control. I do have pretty combination skin, and my skin's really one extreme and then the other. I'm super duper oily in my T-zone, and while my T-zone will be like slick almost sometimes, I will have like dry scaly patches on my cheeks. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. So I'm hoping this is going to help a little bit with my oiliness, but it's really neat. I like the Neutrogena products. I used to use one of them when I was younger. That was also, because this is a cleanser slash mask, if you can see that. I used to use another one from them when I was younger, but I really hated the smell. I mean, I used it for like 6 months, and I finally was just like, I just couldn't stand the smell anymore. So I went on a search and some other stuff, and I made a pit stop in some Clean and Clear products, and then I started using the Mary Kay and the Mark, and I really like both of them, but the Mary Kay is kind of expensive. It's like $20 or $25 for something this size, and I just didn't want to spend that much on it, and I picked it up at Target. I didn't have to wait for it, didn't have to find a rep. Some reps, no offense to them, can be pushy, not pushy maybe, they just call a lot, and I don't really need that. So I got this, and then I also got the same kind of line. It's the Deep Clean by Neutrogena Long Lash Shine Control Daily Scrub. So I think I'm going to use this for my night cleanser because it is, I don't know if you can really see, it has like some beads and stuff in it that looks really cool. And both of these, they're kind of like no scent to them, which I really like. Yeah, there's no, I mean, it just smells kind of like clean, like non-scented soap. I mean, it doesn't really smell like anything. And then I'm going to use the mask slash cleanser, or cleanser slash mask, for my like morning cleanser. And then if I feel like my skin's been really, really oily, I might do like just a T-zone treatment with it. I don't know. I haven't used this before. I haven't used either of these before. But like I said, I used to really like the Neutrogena products, so I figured I'd go back and give them a shot since these smell better than the other one does. And the whole thing with smell for me, I'm really sensitive to a lot of scents, so anything that's like super duper florally or just like almost obnoxiously artificial fruity, I can't take it. I can't stand it. If the smell lingers, it makes me nauseous. So I really do look for things with a very light scent, or just non-scented at all. So that's that. You'll kind of notice that a little bit later too. And then I picked up some, just again, Neutrogena astringent, oil eliminating again. That's my phone going off. Please excuse that. It just says it effectively treats and helps prevent breakouts without over drying. It does have salicylic acid in it, so I'm really excited about that. And then just a boring bag of cotton balls so I can use the astringent. And then I did get a moisturizer because I do usually use 2 moisturizers also. I use a thicker or heavier moisturizer at night after I use the like scrubby wash. And then for the daytime, I like something that's a little bit lighter. If I am going to do makeup, I don't want to have like a thick cream and then a foundation and then powder. It gets to be a lot. So I wanted to look for something that was pretty light. And then I like to have SPF in it if my foundation that I'm using doesn't already have SPF. Sadly, though, this doesn't have SPF in it, but the 2 foundations that I usually use both do, so I felt like I kind of get away with it. But this is the oil-free moisturizer for combination skin, again, from Neutrogena, and it just says it moisturizes dry areas and controls shine in oily areas. So that sounded perfect for me. I'm excited about this. I also had gotten a moisturizer from Mary Kay, and this isn't going to replace that one because I use that one at night more, but this will be my new day moisturizer, and then I have to find a new night moisturizer. And then the last thing I have in here is I used to love putting my hair up in these, and I lost them and I totally just forgot about them. And so I was at Target and I saw these and I got really excited because they were like $1.50 or something, and it's really just nice when your bangs are kind of getting in your way. You can just, pull it back. It looks cute. Anyway, that's kind of boring again. I'm gonna put all this back in this Target bag. Bear with me. I'll probably just edit this out, especially since I just